So it is now 9:25. The Seek Now guy, he's currently leaving, and basically I'm just kind of waiting for him to leave right now. It's in the truck right there. He marked every slope. He marked damage on every slope except the right slopes. So this video is just to confirm that he did not mark the right slope, just in case the scope work comes out. He did mark some wind damage on the right slope as well. Overall, it went well, but he was reluctant to mark any other slope for hail except the back and the front. But this video is just to show that he really did not mark the right side of the roof, just in case the adjustment comes back with no damage on the right. He did take photos of wind on the right side, but didn't mark any hail on the right side, nor did he do a square on the right side. So once he leaves, I will get up here to verify what was marked and what was not marked. He marked about, before we get up there, of course, we'll get a better count. He wanted me to mark it first to speed things up. It did seem like he was slightly in a rush. He did mark the collateral on a lot of things. Really nice guy. He did state, and I do have in the video, that he did work for Best Choice Roofing at one point. And we just want to make sure that this is not due to any type of conflict of interest, just in case. So with that being said, I think the front, he marked about 8, or confirmed 8 hits on the front, about 7 or 8 on the back, like 12 or 14 on the left side, and then like I said, on the right side, nothing. Marked some, I think he marked like 4 wind damage on the right slopes, between the 2 right slopes. We marked all the downspouts that were damaged. He took some photos of the ones that weren't as well. And yeah. He marked all the box vents except for the iron ones had hail damage. I think the chimney flue, not chimney, but furnace flue cap, I think that was marked with damage. I did take a photo of when he got up there. It should be time-stamped. I did take a photo of when he got off. It should be time-stamped. Usually something like this size, because it's over a 70 square roof, the left and right slopes are a 13 pitch. The front and back are about a 6, 7 pitch, somewhere around there. Uh, yeah. But we're just waiting for him to leave. Try to see. Just trying to have a live update on what was marked, what was not marked, so that we can have full transparency. Yeah. You can see he's still there. Ladder rack and all. I'm just gonna play some things on the TV until he leaves. I'm guessing he's plugging everything in the app right now as well. All his findings. What he was marking as hell was kind of strange too. Usually people would mark those as blisters. Not all of them. Some of them were really good. Some of them were, he wanted like really high impact to where it like absolutely obliterated the matting. And I guess that's what he was more or less looking for, is just things that obliterated the matting. Which, I mean, yeah, hail damage, but it's not what I'm used to. What I'm used to is a circular shape with broken matting in the center and still granules in there. He was looking for broken matting, granules still in there, but absolutely obliterated. So he marked some good ones, marked some weird ones. Took photos of the ones I announced, but overall, I mean, it was okay. Just trying to keep accountability. People get awkward about being filmed as well. That's why I'm trying to do everything without that. That way we can have full accountability. Before and after, like I said, I took a photo of before and after the inspection, when he got on and when he got off. And overall, it wasn't bad. It's just we have had, I don't know if this is the guy, but we have had issues with one particular Seek Now inspector who used to work for us, and I don't know if this is the one, because apparently the guy is kind of vindictive towards our company and does kind of mark things a little weird. I had a really good talk with him. We got a little personal on some things, so I think it went well. But overall, considering the size and scope of this job, I do not want the property owner to get screwed out of a good adjustment just because someone did not fulfill their end on the inspection side. I asked him about the left and right. He said he didn't need left and right squares. He went ahead and, after I mentioned that, marked up the left side, didn't go to the right. Very reluctant about it, so it just kind of threw some red flags to me. Just kind of threw some red flags to me, so. actually need to go to day 3 training if I'm actually going to be looking at this as well. He even admitted, I mean, we all joke around, and I don't know how serious it was. He even was like, yeah, just laziness in terms of like wanting to do certain things. He doesn't like early morning appointments. He then got rescheduled on a different contract later on. So I don't know if he was just feeling lazier than usual or what. That's why it's just an accountability issue that we're just trying to look for to make sure that the property owner does get a correct assessment, that they do have a proper adjustment on the property, and if need be, that someone come out here, not for a reinspection, but just to finish the inspection if the right side is not covered on this adjustment, because we just want a proper adjustment for the entirety of the property. So. I hope I don't run out of memory by the time he leaves. Jeez Louise, he's taking a hot minute.
Buckle up, day 3 training, it's going down. Today you're going to be learning a lot of new things. So, buckle up, day 3 training, it's going down. Today you're going to be learning a
He is taking his jolly time leaving. He got out of his truck just now for something. Got back in his truck. And he is rolling out. Ladder rack and everything. So, alright. Now that he is leaving, I can now get into everything that was discussed with him on this claim. Including showing. There he is going. So, everything that was discussed on this claim I'm going to go from the entire exterior, which I don't even know if he ended up marking. He didn't even end up marking the metal portion as well. So we did find hail all on the downspouts. I pointed out to him some of the chipping. Only on the side of the hail, by the way. This is not naturally done. This is not something that is only done by something there. So more hits along the downspout. And then he did not mark any of these metal trimmings right here, which, like I said, he seemed like in a rush, but for some reason he seemed like in a rush. And then, but you can see these little chipped areas on the window slides, and it's only on the left side of them. There's none on the right side because the hail came from that direction. And you'll see that because we just marked the downspouts over there. Again, crap ton of hail hits all along there. Chipping on the sliding areas. None on the right. Again, on the left side, where the hail came from. So he did see, but one other thing, he wanted me to mark the damages. I'm reluctant to mark damages because I want to make sure that either the adjuster or the inspector, they are marking the damages they believe to be damages, because of course contractor consideration is always an iffy topic. I have very few times had where contract consideration went my way, even though it is clear that the damage, even though it was only considered by me, was obviously damage caused by the storm. So we of course came up then. I went ahead, and you can see a few of the hits in the metal portion right here on the front, but the storm came from the back left, so only the front portion of that's going to show. Then we go up here. I told him, look at the granules. You can see literally there's like 2 inch of granules in here. He took photos of these, didn't mark it, but took photos. These are previous repairs. There's some damages from the repairs, but then there's damages that are not from the repairs. 3 shingles up. Wind damage, of course, damage from previous repairs. But then you get up here, creasing. 3 shingles up. And then you go down here, not even around the repairs, creasing. He did go ahead. He marked all of these except maybe one of them. So there are like 13 hits on the left side. He put right northwest. It's actually left side, not right. On the back, of course, these are made of iron. You can see a couple possible hits in there. Backside, the yellow is me. And then he put a little dot around the ones he liked. He did like that one. Some of these I thought were pretty obvious. So, like on the bottom of the shingle, you can see where it's loosened up. It's broken it, loose granules. Same thing bottom, but then you have middle hits, corner hits, like right here where it's nice and soft. You have a hit right in the middle. You can even see it like pushing in. It's like a freaking soft bruise, like an apple, but that's beside the point. Again, here you can even see broken matting in there. One I told him I admitted it could possibly be a little weird because of how close it is to a piece of moss, but this is a good hit, even though it's beside a piece of moss. There is no sign of moss actually in here. It's very soft. You can see, you can get close enough and see broken matting. But these are the ones he marked towards the bottom. These are the ones, these are the ones he liked. The ones in purple or white, whatever the crap this color is. So these are what he considered hell, which some of these are really good. Like that's a really good hell hit. That is a really good hell hit. Then I have absolutely no clue. I guess the center right here, I don't know. I don't even know what he marked in here. Furnace cap. I marked these on the ridge. The ridge was replaced except for the portions not on the ridge vent, but the portion on the ridge vent was replaced after the storm. But just from, can I turn it? Nope, I can't turn it. Just from here though, you can see some hail. Like you can see hail from far away on this slope because the storm, like I said, came from that side. There are some hail hits on the other side as well, so I just want to bring that up. Accountability. So, get up here. Don't mind me. Shoot, you might even be able to. Some smaller hail hit some of these areas, but certain things he marked. He then came to the front side over here and marked some. I did not mark any of these. I gave him my chalk, and he marked these. The only ones I marked, well, are the ones that I marked under. He marked circles, I marked lines. So, things like that, I marked. I think he took a picture of it. I think he did like these, so he did consider these and took photos of them. But these are the ones he marked. And there, the corner where it blasted the corner and then hit the actual, it's now called spruce. These are not too bad. I wanted to avoid this area because you can see where there's warping in the board. He came up here. I marked this one right here. Soft, bruising. He marked this one. He marked this one. Then we go back over here. He marked the box vents. All the box vents, like I said, the iron ones are the older ones, which they still have. You can see possible even like 1 or 2 hits. These you can see got blasted. Some big old boys got to these, but they were partially guarded. So, but what I wanted to say is the right slopes, there's still a few hits. There's not many. I mean, obviously there's not going to be nearly as many because it's the right. The storm came from the other side. But things like the very end of the shingles where it chipped the ends, things like that, even some towards the center, I might have considered that, but more or less what I would consider is something like this. You can see more round in shape, soft, especially right here. Seems like the majority of the impact is right here. So he did not mark anything on this side. Over here, hit on the corner. As I keep looking, I mean, I don't see a lot, but I still see a little. So there's not going to be a lot towards the top of the shingles, of course, because the shingles are going to be guarded by the top shingle here. So as it comes down, it's going to slide off and nick the corners of these. So some of the damages you might see though is on. Oh, let me take a big step up and show you a good hit. That is a good hit right there. Let me try to. All right. So that is a good hit right there. So soft to the touch. Marked nothing on this side. Like I said, he just wanted to mark the front and back and be done. After we got done with everything, he said he didn't need the left and right. After I asked him about the left and right, he went ahead and did a box on the left and not do a box on the right. He marked all those damages up there. Some of them from prior repairs. Some of them are probably from wind. I would argue if it's 2 shingles up, I mean, it could still be from prior repairs. So all this shows is that the shingle, though, is irreparable. It is not pliable whatsoever. But we go back, left slope on this side, you can see some hits from here. I mean, shoot. There's one clear one. Holy crap, that's a good one. This one is a really good one. You can see where it hit the corner right here. You can see where it hit the corner of the tooth and still impacted all the way down into here. It actually kind of bent it a little. Up here, a hit. I mean, Left side is completely toast, front and back toast. Right side, still damage, and wind damage. That's the thing. There's still wind damage. He marked wind damage. As I turn around, go back to the right slope, the wind has the Bernoulli effect. Wind pulls at twice the speed as it pushes. So the wind-facing slope does take the majority of it, but when it comes over the ridge, it will pull at double the speed. So I told him, hey, there's all this damage over here. So creasing right here, a little bit of creasing here. All this is now unsealed and nice and damaged. Creasing right here. There's a good hell hit, actually, right there. So, I mean, there's damage. And then damage from prior repair. Showing non-pliability. All right, and then we go to the other side. Go to the other side. Again, not a lot of damage on this slope, but still some. Some, I would argue, some damage. That is a nail pop, most likely. Just a blister. But something like this. Oh, definitely something like that. Very soft to the touch. The stone came down at the perfect angle and smashed right into it. Something even possibly like this, or I don't like that too much. Nope, that's blistering right there. And this, of course, is major blistering, non-insurable stuff, but still worth mentioning. Wouldn't consider that. I would consider this. This is hell. That's not. That is. Yeah, I already pointed that out. So yeah. And then of course we get over here, back slope. Over here on the other side, hell. There's some hell. There's hell everywhere. And then he pointed out the sliding. Yeah, they're sliding. But then this baby right here, completely toasted. This baby right here, completely toasted. And then this beautiful missing shingle over here on the right slopes, missing, and then the one above it. All this is compromised now, so creasing on the one above, missing on the one below. I mean, you can see the crease along the line right here where it's been bending up. Completely missing right there. So, just trying to have accountability. That's it. So, this is the end of the accountability video post-inspection. Actually, no, it isn't. You know what? No, it isn't. Because I really want to mark. All right, I'm going to go towards the back and try to mark these. I want to try to mark some of these. Oh, beautiful nail pop. Absolutely beautiful nail pop. Mark this metal back here to make sure that everything is said and done, that we have, if the metal is damaged, then it should be covered. How am I going to do this? I'm going to have to end up bringing my ladder, don't I? All right. All right, so I'm going to get my ladder, put it on the back, and then mark the back. I'll do this live. I know the video's long. Don't care. This is accountability. I'm going to pull up. What the actual heck? Hey, bird bone, chicken bone, possibly from a cat. Or whatever roofer was doing the repairs on this. They had some lunch. Oh, God bless. Breathe. My ladder's name is Big Bertha for a reason. She a heavy lady. She a heavy lady. All right. Whew. All right. All right. So, the metal, oh, God bless. The metal cornice, I'm gonna place this right here. Holy crap. Okay. Give me a second while I get my bearings straight, because I just jacked up my phone